For some reason, the lights in this room are not working, so I just got a light here, okay? So, yeah. Guys, I'm not joking when I say Toy Story might be the greatest movie series that we have ever seen. Because people say that it should have ended after 3, and maybe it should have, but 4 and 5 are still really good movies. And like, so 5, basically, yeah, there's the technology is taken over, right? But Bonnie, their their kid, Bonnie Boo, Bonnie. Okay, no, not fun. We're not going there. This is a kid. This is kid friendly. Okay, so yeah, Buzz Lightyear, Jesse, and the others. That's who their per kid for now, right? Woody, Bo, and was it Duke Kaboom? Man, I wish we saw more Duke Kaboom. Are like they're just out here, I guess, helping like older toys, because yeah, tech is taken over. It is that bad, according to Woody. And also, there's like these other group of Buzz Lightyears. Oh my gosh, my nose is itchy. And like they're like more advanced tech, and like they see a star and they're like, "Star, command, command," and then it's like, yeah, it's a little weird, Sorry, my nose is itching like crazy. Yeah, so they're like, I guess, a big part of the story. At first, I was like, what are they doing here? But as the story progresses, their role makes more sense. But yeah, Lily Pad comes in. Lily Pad makes these friends with these girls from Bonnie's class. The thing is, these girls are pretty mean because they invite her to a sleepover, but I guess she sucks at all the games that they just make fun of her. They make fun of her for still playing with toys. And that's where So yeah, Jessie is the main character, really, of this. Jessie is basically the main character. Because, like, at first she talks about her former kid. She talks about her former kid, Emily. And then that's a big part of the story because they go back to where Emily was at that ranch. They find this new girl. Her name is Blaze. They meet Jimmy Jean. They meet this horse. So yeah, and then what is it? Blaze meets the horse. Bullseye. And then she takes him in to her house because she thinks he's cool. She loves horsies. And then yeah, they take Jesse too. And yeah, they're stuck, so they gotta like, yeah. And then what happens is they meet these new technology things like yeah, there's like 3 of them. They're pretty interesting, I guess. Their names aren't coming to me. I'm sorry. Yeah, but they meet them and then they make these things that, hey, missing toys, your toys are here. And then Bonnie, her mom takes Bonnie all the way to that ranch. And while they're there, that's where the kids are making fun of her for still playing with toys. So yeah, they get to the door, and then all of a sudden, Bonnie's like all sad and is like, "No, I don't want it. I don't play with toys." And then yeah, that's, I guess, where it all happens. By the way, Buzz and Woody were with them. So yeah, and then what happens is Jesse. That's where the Buzz Lightyear gang gets Woody. That's where they get Woody. They tie him up. They hang him. Well, not as in they kill him, but like there, he basically is like given to Jimmy Dean as sacrifice. He doesn't die. Woody doesn't die. Woody did have a bald spot as well, just to mention, but that wasn't a big deal. It was just a joke, a gag. And then yeah, they went but to the tree. Jessie goes by the tree, and then she sees that Jessie was here, and that she didn't write that. And it turns out Emily wrote that, and that she made a note, and that she has now a kid. Now they're all grown up, you know? And Jesse realizes that at least we were there for her. At least we were there when we needed to be. And yeah, so Jesse had a big character arc. She was really like the main lead of this film. Yeah, man, this was a really good movie. But then the Buzz Lightyear's like, they saved the day. They like, because their whole thing was they need to get Blaze and Bonnie together. So Buzz, Woody, they go back to Bonnie's house, and then Jesse and goes to Blaze's house, and then they make flat things again, saying how they didn't have the toys, and Blaze decides go to Bonnie, and then at first Bonnie's like, I'm playing with toys, and then it's like, also, can we not mention Lily Pad became a good person? Lily Pad became a good person. She became a good person. But yeah, they come together. First, it's not looking good. But then they end up becoming friends. They play. And yeah, that's the story. But yeah, this Toy Story might be the greatest movie series that has ever been made. Because now you're probably saying Rotten Tomatoes doesn't matter. The first two got 100. 3 got 98. Toy Story 4, I think, had like 95. This one, I think, has 93, which is the lowest, I think. But that's still very high. And people love these movies. You know, they say they should have ended after 3, and 3 was pretty good. They probably... No, actually, no. Because I love Toy Story 4. I love all Toy Stories. I love Toy Stories. Who doesn't love Toy Story? Who doesn't love Woody and Buzz? Like, I remember when I was a kid, my favorite things were probably like Toy Story and Cars. So I love those characters. I thought Lightning McQueen had the most... We all knew Lightning McQueen had the aura back then. We all knew. Like, we all talk about, oh, he has aura. Us kids, we always knew he had aura. Yeah, and then we all loved Woody and Buzz because we thought they were cool. We thought they were so cool. I think we wanted to kind of be like them, you know? We looked up at them and we're like, oh, those guys are cool. But yeah, and they're better than most movies, things. They're better than Fast and Furious. I'm not going to say they're better than Avengers, or heck, maybe, I'm not going to say they're better than Batman. I'm saying, okay, maybe they are better. Maybe they are. Okay? They're better than a lot of movie series. They're better than Harry Potter. They're better than Avatar. Avatar is overrated. They're better. Who else are they better than? I'm saying they're better than Star Wars might be crazy. Who are they better than? Who are they better? They're better than a lot, dude. I'm telling you, they are better than a lot of movie series that have been made. They're probably better than the Jurassic stuff. I'm telling you guys, they're better than a lot of movie series that get made. Obviously, the reason why I think they make these sequels today is because I guess Hollywood just sucks at making movies now, that they said, hey, we got to go back to what works. People love Toy Story. Now, I gotta say, maybe they could do a Cars 4. No, I know. I think Cars 4 is probably one of the lowest grossing Pixar movies, but I'm just saying, Cars 4 would still be awesome. I love the first Cars, and it's like, the second one was just, I thought it was peak back in the day because I just love Cars, okay? And I thought Cars 3 was alright, but Cars 4, I love that series enough to want to see it again, you know, but anyway, a lot of people, my parents, I think, grew up on the first Toy Story movies, so yeah. It's crazy that they've lasted basically all these decades, all these generations have now seen Toy Story. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, Toy Story 5 is amazing. By the way, it was my birthday yesterday, so that's why I watched it. And then I decided, instead of doing a video right after, I'd take it in because it was also my birthday, So yeah, but anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Goodbye.